Hello again, time for a new model railway news update to keep you up to date with some interesting new announcements from these manufacturers. This is a totally unbiased news report. I don't have any affiliate links. I'm trying to get you to buy stuff through, and so you'll get an honest opinion here with what's coming up. So let's get into it. Let's start off with the predictable Accurascale update, and this time it's about the Electrostar they suggested making a little while back. Again, I covered it here on this channel, and at the time they were gauging interest to see if it was a viable project for them to proceed with. Well, the deadline has passed, and the good news is that yes, they're going to go ahead with it, which is great news for modern image modelers, and I'm sure it will make a fantastic model considering the quality of Accurascale's products recently. This is something a bit different for the company to tackle, and as things progress, I'll update on this channel for you. Also from Accurascale, a special offer at the moment. With any purchase of their triple pack of 21-ton mineral wagons, you get a free pack of coal loads, which they say is worth $8.95. So this is valid on any of the mineral wagon livery options, with these packs coming in at an RRP of $74.94. And for a limited time, the real coal triple pack of loads will be added to the order for free. Only available through the Accurascale website, so be quick if you want to take up this offer. Rapido UK are up next with a big update on various projects. For example, here are some engineering sample photos of yet another teeny tiny wagon. This is the LMS diagram D1832A and D1663 12-ton goods vans, and they are looking to be up to the usual quality we've come to expect. There's a range of 23 different versions and liveries to choose from at an RRP of $32.95 each, with discounts already available. And kinda similar, we also now see engineering sample photos of the LB and SCR Diagram 8 covered goods vans, which also come in a large range. This time 18 different versions to choose from, with an RRP of £2 more than the last vans at $34.95 each. And I talked previously about the development of a new steam loco from Rapido, and here we're seeing a 3D print of the upcoming Great Western Railway County locomotive in 00 scale. This print was made for Rapido by Model U in another good collaboration between manufacturers, and with sight of this you can start to see how the real model might look, with a lot of nice details on display. This particular print is of number 1014, County of Glamorgan. However, there will be 10 versions to choose from with appropriate livery and detail variations. I'll update here when we get to see engineering sample photos, hopefully soon, but it's looking good so far. There's loads of Rapido updates as things work through productions, so there'll be more to come, but I want to move on to some other manufacturers, so we'll look at Roco next. We're seeing some of their previous announced models now becoming available with retailers, such as the French BB number 62405. These days almost all Roco stuff comes with Plux22 interface and directional lights, and this is no exception. The price of this is around the £200 mark for analog DC though. The ever-popular BR186 gets a new Crossrail livery from Era 5 and number 9056, a decent model here at around £220. The DCC sound-fitted RE6/6 is also out now at around $340 for this big machine. We also got an AC sound-fitted version of the V300 Ludmilla in the SBW Green 2. Price here is around £230. And a slightly different specification of Ludmilla as a BR234 from Era 5 comes as either analog DC for around £145 or AC sound fitted at around £230. And this CD twin railcar is now available too. Really love this one. Analog DC at around £230 as well. This E69
69 dudes!
freight train pack is also out now and comes in 3 varieties. DC at around $345, or you can opt for digital, either DCC or AC with sound at around $440. A few new pieces of rolling stock out now too, starting with the SNCF WeGo Co-Rail coach set in the bright Era 6 livery, 3 coaches with different running numbers for around £180. And I've talked about this Type T3000 E-Wagon set before, but it's now in the shops for around £100. The same goes for these car transporters in a twin pack from the OBB, also at £100. We've also got a bright new livery on the Type TDNS swivel roof hopper wagons in this triple pack for around £110. And finally for this month it's the PKP cargo version of the age-old sliding wall wagon, which is priced around £25 here in the UK. So that was Roco. We now move on to Dapol, who have a short but important update about another Great Western Railway steam locomotive, this time the Class 28XX. These CAD renderings show the 00 model that's coming soon. It's now entering the production phase based on the CAD drawings shown here. However, there's been a bit of a change in that the boiler is now being specified in metal to, quote, achieve the prototype scale tractive effort. So this means the model is mostly made of metal, with the die-cast footplate and chassis already part of the spec. All the other spec remains the same, and I've talked at length about that on an earlier video, so you can check that out if you want. At time of recording, I'm still not sure if the change to metal boiler will delay delivery or how it will affect the price, but I'll keep you updated on how the project goes. An update now on Fleischmann for N-Scale. Previously I talked about these models, which were all announced earlier in the year but are now becoming available at retailers. However, this new livery for Volca Rail on the classic BB class Loco sneaked in. It's an Era 6 option for this classic designer machine, which is being released as either analog DC for around about $220 or another £90 for DCC with sound. As for coaches, all of this I've highlighted on this channel before and is now available to buy in the shops. And the same goes for this selection of wagons, which are also now readily available. That was it for Fleischmann this month. So Heljan next with a bit of a slip up with their recent batch of Class 26s. Apparently, the story goes that even though speakers were specified in the models, they were not put in at the factory for some reason. So unbeknown to Heljan, they arrived at their Danish warehouse without speakers, and it seems that they didn't check and just shipped them out to retailers and subsequently customers. I think that's a bit of a shocking omission and highlights perhaps either a lack of care or a pressure of deadlines. But on the plus side, they are now in a position where speakers can be ordered for free if you have proof of purchase from the retailer you got the model from. However, you need to fit them yourself. Also, what's not clear is if they have been fitted to all unsold models before being subsequently sent out, and who is doing that fitting, and how does that affect the warranty if it's not at the factory.
Shoddy! Shoddy! Shoddy!
But hopefully we'll have some good Heljan news soon. Thanks for watching this video though, I'm sure there'll be more coming soon, so subscribe to keep yourself up to date and I'll see you on the next one.
So model trains, model worlds, choo choo, model trains, in tiny worlds, choo choo, model trains, model worlds, choo choo, model trains, in tiny worlds, choo choo.